Well, welcome back. It's, I think, the 19th of January now, 2026, and we're in the V-berth. Now, hopefully you've seen lots of episodes of the refit already, including previous ones where I was cutting the headlining to go onto the wood, and I could do that using PVA glue. Now, I can't do the V-berth sides with PVA glue. We've got to use impact adhesive. And I've been using the special adhesive that came with the kit from Hawk House. So hopefully I will have no issues. It is special, high heat intensity, jiggery pokery stuff that they supply with their foam and vinyl. But we've got to clean this up, and this is a bit of a pain. The old stuff just came off, but it's left lots of glue behind and part of the old linings. And my job now is to get scraping, and that's basically what I'm doing. Scraping gets some of it off, sanding gets some of it off, wire brush on the end of your drill gets some of it off. I haven't found a way that gets all of it off very easy, but this is a nice clean way and I don't need too much of a mask. But oh my goodness, is it tedious. Alrighty then, that's the glue. This is the V-berth. That's the first piece that's going in. And along there, you can just see the little brownness there, that little bit, oh, that strip there. Oh my word. That strip is the SAF 111, which I put on with that. I'm now about to use that and spray it down that. And hope it doesn't go pear-shaped. Come along for the journey. Scared now. So you start in the middle and put it in, and then you go up and down afterwards, apparently. You spray it upside down apparently afterwards. And it stops the nozzle clogging, which is good. Right, got to leave that to evaporate. You just get a few moments, very few moments, to rearrange if you need to. I'm going to pull that down to there and push it up. This is glued along that central line. Alrighty, new line, new spray. I'm just pushing it up like that from the middle and moving outwards and hoping. It's just lots of hope at the moment. What I've now done is I've pushed this right up. Just took a piece of chalk. It's a chalk and scribed right up there in that. And the idea is, according to Hawk House's website, is you then push this up all of the way, and then when you pull it back you've got a nice line of chalk, but that didn't happen. But what I did get is a nice line of dirt, of grot that I hadn't cleaned properly. So now the task is to blade very gently to take only the foam off, and then leave only vinyl up on that edge there, you see? Yeah. I recommend doing this when you're on the hard rather than when you're on the pontoon. It's make life a lot easier. My regret here is having 3 inches at the top. So I thought I'd give myself 1.5 inches top and bottom. But when I put this on, I just laid it down there. So that is going to that's not going to have any niceness on it. Just a raw edge. Definitely the next one, I'm going to make it that I've only got 1.5 inches to try and pull off. I'm going to do something at the bottom. We'll see. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to spray glue this and glue that to there, so that when that is glued to there, it will go up nicely into there, like that, and it'll look pretty. So that's probably what I should have done down at this bottom end, but being as this is getting covered up by a cushion, I wasn't that fussed about it. But this is definitely in vision. You'll see this when you're sat, you know, sat in bed, whatever. So that's what I'm going to try and do here. A little bit of sacrificial. If you don't let this solvent evaporate, when you put this together, the solvents will never evaporate and this will never stick. You have to let the solvents evaporate. Stick that down. And push it into that corner. Okay, it's glued. How many marks am I giving myself out of 10? This line's actually part of the hull. You can see it's got a line just there on the other side. That's a shadow. It's stuck. I'm going to give myself, oh hello hand, 7 out of 10. I'm not happy. It's taken a very long time. But I'm going to do the other side now and see how long that takes. So let's see. Right, well, not going to lie, that is not as easy as I hoped it would be, but hey, when is it ever? It's taken me 6 hours and 45 minutes. I have put in that one, which you saw the majority of. I've put in that one, which you didn't see any of, but it was pretty much exactly the same as that one on that side. And then let me just spin around. I'm spinning around. I have put in this one and the light. I put a new light in, and that's it. That is all. That has taken far too long. Yeah, but anyway, it's looking not as good as I'd like it to. It's looking a lot better. Well, here's the thing. That hole there used to have one of those Dorade boxes on it. Come with me, if you will, down below. I'm guessing I might have to fix that. Unhappily, 2 of the screws just sheared off completely. That one didn't. Actually already been stuck over with something. Figure the previous owner decided to try and fill it with whatever that was. These things here are in fact holes with a bit of tape over. Well, thanks to whoever did that. Well then, projects are progressing. This is the once upon a time trawl hole. Can't do anything about the bilge pump, but certainly a lot nicer than it was. And these are the floor panels that are going to go in there. I've been making the heads nice and putting in this lovely wallpaper from the charity shop. It's sticky back plastic. I just did that. I hadn't filmed any of it. So, well, you know, that's just bad Richard. Bad Richard. But I know some of you, because I bumped into a few of you on the docks, which is really nice, have been asking about what have I done with the foam. Join with me, if you will, as I put the bed down. Will it fit? Have I done a good enough job? Have I X? What's that about? Alright, I probably need to do a bit of trimming there then. I have no idea if this is going to make a mess. If it does, I might abandon and take it home and get a bread knife. Or whether it will be successful. So here we go. Bedding foam. Wood saw. Rusty wood saw. This is me dad's, this wood saw. There will be a requirement to not cut the table in half. Once you've got so far through, look at the mess, don't let that go in the bilge pump. Once you've got so far through, you can just fold it over and it will rip. Like this. Quite nice. That's not a bad bed, that actually. Crouching here in the quarter berth, I've really struggled with working out how I'm going to make sure that I cut the cushions exactly the right size when I get hold of the material for them. And I thought this is a good idea. Bear with me, squeezing this stuff, which is really nice and flexible, and probably I will want to live underneath the cushion anyway. Well, I can just pop it down here and cut it to size, and then use this as a template on the foam. I'm laying that up against the curvature there. I'm going to draw a nice line around there where it joins around that, cuts down along, not draw that down there, and then the rest of it here, I just have to cut a piece to go in there, and that's lifting up there is possibly going to go down there. Let's see how that works. Well, there we have it. X's mark where it's going to line up. That'll do, won't it? Well, I think it certainly will do, because that has turned into, ta-da! Now, I think all of that was filmed maybe about a month ago, and I'm way behind on editing and all of that because I'm busy working. But that's okay! You'll see there that I've cut some material and covered some of the cushions that you've just seen me lying on. A bit of that later. Please, like and subscribe and all of that jazz if you don't mind. And well, it'll make me want to make another video. Thank you. Have a great day.